Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the grounds since early this morning. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the winners of four straight, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Here comes the offense on first down. Give to the running back. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Pitt pushing the pace. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Coming after him.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, second and long from the 11. On the run, it's Goff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the...
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far back. A first down for the offense. The give to the back. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Smashes through. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Now facing a third and long. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. A third down play to get the quarter started. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Pitt will line up to punt it away. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this. Get in the sack.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll try the left side. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Pitt right back to the line. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because it's
And they got him for the sack.
when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. To the air on first down. He's got his man. At the 35, he's loose.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
And he can't escape, and down he goes. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Goff.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down. We need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Signals for the... The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They get to the line quickly.
No, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll give it to the back.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just
Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cavaliers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6. The offense set for a first down play. The inside handoff. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Pitt pushing the pace. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up, with a big sack. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Touchdown, Virginia! And the route is on. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
You want to talk about dynamic ability? The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Oh, sweet feet. Really explosive when he gets it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Cavaliers! The defense with the scoop and score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse. First down for this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play off the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all three phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what a coach is talking about, like when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty. It's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Power football with the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Moving away from pressure. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree. So it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, and the defense comes up with the sack. And this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really, really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
He breaks a tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Slips away. They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 30, the 10, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's caught downfield. Gets away from one. He's got space. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
And that's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the grounds since early this morning. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game. The offense lining up for a first down play. Using his legs, it's Hart. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Syracuse right back at it. Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
A stop here would really bail out this defense after they were put in a tough spot. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking downfield, it's Kingsbury. Feeling some heat. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Coming after him. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Syracuse will be forced to punt.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
He just about took that one off. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Syracuse right back at it. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but the Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll pull it on the read. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for space, it's Hart. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into offense getting set for 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll test the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. And the defense gets to him. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Extra rushers coming, but he gets it out of there. Now on the return. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking downfield, it's Kingsbury. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'd be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, and with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Dropping back, it's Kingsbury. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. What a snag by the defense. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going. Also give him some easy throws.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Kingsbury. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that, just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Virginia Cavaliers. taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Keeps the play going. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the blitz gets to him just like that. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The run to the right. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? To the ground to try to pick up the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing it back. After making the interception, he sets up his offense. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Slides away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You have to imagine that the game plan in the second half, being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Let's see what he can do with it. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. After the run, now to throw. And he intercepts it. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll run it from the gun. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Going up top on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught on the outside, it's Carroll. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. He'll be guided out of bounds. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier and not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking downfield, it's Brown. He'll throw it now. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Well, this middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run. But here, the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the right side. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Well, so far, it's Virginia on top, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
A handoff to the back. Spins away from defenders.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Dropping back, it's Brown. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, the defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. Handing off on the draw play. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Now they'll run a draw play. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Defense is coming after him. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Cavaliers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Quick throw over the middle, but they can't make the connection. Falls incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The special teams making a huge impact. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Fires it on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively. It's making it very easy.
And the protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense.
Got him. He's sacked.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The pocket breaking down, and he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Back to pass. It's Brown. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time. Ball knocked loose in the end, and the result is going to be a safety. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. That's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout, a solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.